score of the season at 197.725 against the number 2 ranked LSU Tigers. We're joined today by Cam Machado on the left of the screen, and on the right is Kaylee Quinn, and in the center is Dana Duckworth, head coach. And Dana, we're going to start us off with a opening statement.
Following up from the meet, I heard the best statement. They threw down the gauntlet. I think that we started off strong on vault. We did a much better job than we have all season. But Coach Bill said it best when we were describing the meet to the ladies that Kaylee, sorry, really kind of got the Spark Award. When she nailed that vault, it was like it took us to a whole nother level. And I think that we really did a nice job in maintaining our consistency from one event to the next. The ladies never stopped fighting, and they really had a lot of fun. Of course, it was the Power of Pink meet, which is always a blessing to be able to do something for something bigger than ourselves. And even though it was different, the energy in that arena was electric. And I think the ladies did a nice job in building their confidence and taking us to another level that they're completely capable of.
And Coach, you also, for the first time since the rule change, I think it was 7 years ago, put up 6 10-0 vaults and hit them all. What was that like for you?
The hard work paying off. I think we've been trying to get to that place that since the rule change to be able to have 6 10-0 start value vaults. We're almost there. We might need to pull back here and there to make wise decisions, but in the gym, we're continuing to push for those higher level skills. And it just means a lot to our program to be able to put yourself in a position that your potential scoring is already 0.25 higher by having that option.
And Kaylee, speaking of 10-0 vaults, you had one and went a career best 9.95. But you're only about a year out from ACL surgery. What has that road been back for you, and what was that feeling like to hit that vault?
Well, with this injury, I've just kind of taken it day by day because there have been setbacks, and I just keep trying to push forward because I know in the end, like what I want to accomplish and what I want to accomplish with my team. And every day in the gym, I just go in there and I have endless support and positivity from my teammates and coaches, and that just makes it all worth it. So at the meet, when I nailed it, that was, I don't even know how to describe the feeling. It was just out of this world, and I was just so excited, and I just couldn't wait to go and celebrate with my teammates because they really have helped me get to that point.
And Cam, you started out as a freshman this year. You've been in the lineup all the way through. What has it been like for you, that transition from club gymnastics to college?
At first it was a little bit difficult because it was definitely different because club is more individual and now it's more of a team, more team-oriented, but I love it so much and it's been a great transition.
What was it like for you to land that beam and bar team, on Friday and be a part of that that score?
Oh, it was amazing. It was honestly it felt like the hard work paid off for me as well as my whole team, and the energy was just great the whole entire night.
All right, we'll start it off with Katie.
Good morning, everyone, or afternoon, I guess. This question's for Dana, and Roots kind of set me up for it a little bit. With the 6 10-0 start values on vault, was that something that as coaches y'all made a decision in the offseason we want to work toward, or was this kind of just it's a product of the talent and skill you have available on your team this year? And then also, can you kind of talk about what the rule change is with the scoring for people that may not know that why you need the 10-0 start values?
Of course. So first of all, yes, from the very beginning, when an athlete gets to Alabama, if they can do a 10-0 start value vault, we are going to push for that start value because we need that kind of high-level gymnastics to be at the highest level at the end. And so it has been very strategic in trying to prepare for that from, really once they get here. The way we've tried some different things by putting someone in the 6th spot, for example, Katie, that can do a 1.5, is that you are taking a risk, right? If you're going to do a Yurchenko full, which is a 9.95 start value, you pretty much know you're going to land on your feet. Now you're going to a 1.5, which is a blind landing. And so you are taking a little bit of a risk, especially for those that have not had a lot of competitive experience with that vault. So when we've made a decision of, okay, this meet we're going to go for 6 of the 10 no start value vaults, and someone has made a mistake, then that last vaulter ends up having to really adapt in that moment. We say, no, we're going to do a full because we want to be smart. This week, all 5 hit, and Shania is training the 1.5, but she has a good full. We said, let's go for it because, the last thing we want to do is hold back. And so we went for it. Now, this week, we've already made an executive decision, for example, that she will start us off this week with a full. And then we will go 5 of our 10-0 start value vaults. God willing, everything goes well. So that is the plan. The change is that when you look at an event, the maximum total is a 50, right? If you get all 5 10.0s. Not going to happen. But, okay. I shouldn't say it's not going to happen. You never know that if it could happen. So if you have 5 995 value vaults, you're down 0.25 to your potential compared to a team that has 5 10-0 start value vaults. So just, mathematically, it gives you an advantage. At the same time, I think that the 1.5 is scored very well, and you can look at a 1.5 very different, and I think can sometimes be separation for the judges. I hope that makes sense, but that's kind of how I look at it.
And at some point, that vault was devalued, the full. Is that correct?
That's right. 2 years ago, they took the Yurchenko full that used to be a 10-0 start value to a 9.95 start value.
And that was, at the time, the most popular vault in college gymnastics. Okay, Dom, you're up.
Yeah, hey, Coach. Just wanted to ask a question about Luisa Blanco. She's kind of been, hitting a really good stride the last couple of weeks. She's had some personal bests 2 weeks in a row. Could you just talk about her development as a gymnast and what she means to this team moving forward to the rest of the season?
Luisa has put in a lot of effort and focus and has really been, it's been really a product of all of her preparation. In the gym, she's very hard on herself. She almost kind of personally competes against herself every single day, which makes her better. I have a question. Can you guys hear us? We've got some kind of air conditioning situation going on, and it's really loud. Can you hear us? Okay. It's really, I don't know what's going on. So I'm just really proud of the fact that she has been a leader in how she's modeled, how she's trained every single day, and sets the bar higher for everyone.
All right, Katie, go ahead.
For both gymnasts or either, Luisa said after the meet, this is a 197 team, and y'all have had that confidence all along. So do y'all feel the same way? And then what kind of confidence did that LSU meet give y'all going into these last 2 meets of the regular season?
Yeah, I definitely agree with Lou that every day we go into the gym and we just keep building together and we just go in there with the same common goal and we just want to achieve being our best and doing our best, and we just stay on the focus of us, which this last weekend really brought out confidence, I think, for everyone on the team, and it just keeps lifting us together as a team.
Okay, Mikey, do you have a question for us?
Yeah, this one's for Kaylee. Of course, you had that ACL injury that you were able to come back from. So knowing that you had to overcome that adversity, how did it feel on Friday night, being able to be that spark to kind of get the ball rolling, to have the best performance of the season?
Yeah, so coming back from the injury, it's just been a day-by-day thing, and we just keep moving forward with that. And just at the meet, like I said, I have no words. It just felt so good. It just felt like, oh my gosh, I can do this. My hard work paid off, and I just have all that support from my teammates and from my coaches, and that just makes everything worth it.
Mikey, I would add that Kaylee has been extremely disciplined with just taking care of her rehab. She is diligent, she doesn't miss, she knows her body, and she's doing a fantastic job on doing all the things outside of the gym to put herself in a position to be successful inside the gym. And then to see her compete with that kind of confidence was just awesome.
All right, anything else? All right, well, we appreciate y'all's time. Thank you, ladies. they handle